back to MVA. Today we're going to talk about the exam. It's not Halloween, we're not trying to scare you, but getting ahead of the expectations of the exam is one of the key ways to, do really well in the exam when it comes to it. So let's demystify the exam, shall we? You'll get questioned on the Whale Writer in paper 1 of your literature exam, which is the poetry and modern prose exam. It has 3 sections. Section A, which is unseen poetry, 20 marks. Section B, which is your anthology poetry, 30 marks. And Section C, where you'll answer a question on the Whale Writer, 40 marks. The whole exam is 2 hours long. Those are the key facts that you need to remember about this exam. Don't forget them. In Section C, you'll see lots of questions about lots of different novels. Ignore all the questions except the 2 that are about the Whale Writer. Those are the only 2 questions you need to concentrate on. Trust us. The questions look like this. So you can see how the form of the question looks a little different. It could be an explore question, or a discuss question, or how important question, or even a how far do you agree question. No matter the start of the question, the end part of the question is always the same. You must consider the context of the novel in your answer. According to the mark scheme, talking about context is worth up to 20 marks. That's half the marks for the whole thing. These are the 2 assessment objectives you're supposed to be demonstrating you can fulfill. The first one, demonstrate a close knowledge and understanding of texts, maintaining a critical style and presenting an informed personal engagement, 20 marks. And the next, show understanding of the relationships between texts and the context in which they were written. See how it makes sense that we took you through all that context and keep banging on about Ihimara's intent behind certain things? With context being important, it will be helpful to start practicing paragraph structures that always include links to the context. Let's look at one. Peace. Everybody loves a bit of peace. World peace, are we right? And one of the themes of the Whale Writer is about bringing peace back between nature and humanity. All good stuff. So what does peace have to do with your essays? It's a handy acronym to help you structure them. P stands for point. Start your paragraph by making your point, and make sure that you use the language of the question. E stands for evidence. You can use a quotation or a specific reference to an event in the book. It's good to have a bank of quotations that you can draw on, but it's not always 100% necessary. A means analyze. This is where A01 comes in. By analyzing the quotation or scene, you'll be maintaining a critical style while demonstrating close knowledge of the text. 2 for 1. C is all the important context. This is where you really go to town on how your point links in to the wider context of the novel and the author's experiences and intents. E is for explain, or sometimes evaluate, depending on the question. This is the last bit of your paragraph, where you'll look at drawing everything together and explaining how it answers the question, linking back to the question directly to finish off your paragraph. So let's have a look at how that might look in an answer. How important is the theme of survival in the Whale Writer? We can see the importance of the theme of survival through the portrayal of the whale herd in the Whale Writer. Throughout the novel, the whale herd is portrayed as relating to the experience of the Maori people of Wangara. Their fates are linked. Point. Just as the whale herd experiences confusion amidst new dangers, like the radiation in the former womb of the world, so do the people of Wangara. They face the dangers of commercialism and modernism. Koro Apirana sees and relates the link explicitly at the end of the novel, in the climatic scene where the bull whale has beached himself, saying, if it lives, we live. If it dies, we die. Evidence. By linking them so simply together through the if construction, Koro is indicating that man and nature are dependent on one another for survival, and as one goes, so goes the other. Analysis. This links to Ihimara's concerns for the environment, as well as his concerns for the survival and flourishing of his own Maori culture. Context. Therefore, the theme of survival comes through strongly as a concern both in the novel and in the author's own life. Explanation. I hope this has been helpful. I'm Swarna with MVA. Thanks for watching.